our 90-day focus video today, we are doing how to pick your focus. I get it. Telling you to focus on just one part of your business is like asking you to pick a favorite child. It's outrageous, right? We don't do that. But for those of you that need a little nudge, because some of you might already know exactly what you're coming into a 90-day plan to focus on, but if you don't, here's a nifty little cheat sheet way to help you identify the weak spots in your business and decide what to focus on to fix them. So the first one, sales and visibility. How to know you're struggling with this. You've got scant sales, no fresh leads, your follower growth is kind of at a standstill, and your engagement is about as exciting as watching paint dry. So if that's what you're feeling, the actual problem is you probably got muddled messaging, ineffective marketing, poor visibility and positioning, a lack of confidence and trust in your brand, stale content, let's be really honest, lackluster social media presence, and selling probably feels like a dirty word, so you're not actively selling every day. That's what's the actual problem underneath. If that is the problem and you're like, yep, this is me, these are the things that you need to work on. You need to understand your USP, understand your customer buyer types. There's 4 of them, and you need to know which one your customers sit in. Craft magnetic messaging, powerful marketing angles, your branding, your content, social media, and then visibility, which is both local and global and includes things like PR and positioning, media, that type of stuff. You also need to have a look at your mindset around money and making sure that you've got different money pathways, i.e. cash and recurring, and what actual pricing model you're running for your business. Here's the way to know when this particular area of your business is working. When sales are consistent, new customers are rolling in, you've got fresh leads every day, and your social media community is growing. So that's what it looks like if it's sales and visibility. So for a 90-day challenge, the foundation of what you need to be doing, if this is the area that you need to fix in business, is understanding your customer buyer types, clarifying your marketing angles, USP and UVP. So the action items could be social media content, testing hooks, analyzing different types of content and platforms to see what really gets the party started for your audience, speaking to your unique customer buyer type, daily mindset work around money, visibility positioning work. This could be PR, outreach, media, blog, all that type of stuff, and getting larger reach through your Instagram reels. Those are kind of the focus areas you want to be targeting in your 90-day plan. All right, so let's move into the next kind of bottleneck that we see in business, and this is client retention and experience. So how to know that this is the problem in your business? You're probably struggling with low client retention. Repeat purchases are a rare breed. Even if you get someone in and you've made that sale, you've got no way of knowing if they're going to purchase again. You've got underwhelming client results. Getting testimonials from clients feels like pulling teeth or getting blood out of a stone. Customers are not completing their products. So if you're selling online services, things like that, like courses, they're not actually finishing the courses. They're not upgrading. You've got things like refund requests coming through, challenging clients being really difficult. Your boundaries feel really flimsy, like a paper umbrella in one of those fancy drinks. And all of that is actually a sign of these following problems. You're not focusing on the client experience. There's zero retention strategy in your brand. You're probably doing the bare minimum when it actually comes to taking care of your clients. Lack of long-term vision. You've probably got a weak as fuck offer suite, if we're being super honest here. And there's a lack of understanding leveraged customer support. There's probably an element of client management that you're not understanding fully, and allergic to conflict. This is where we get slipped into that people pleasing, the flimsy boundaries, but I just want to hide my head in the sand. And all of that ties back into a lack of accountability. So if this is you and you're like, oh yeah, okay, I can see, I'm ready to work on it. These are the areas that you need to work on. Enhancing the quality of your service, your product, your offer, whatever you have. A retention strategy, referrals, naturally upgrading offer suites, what we call like a sexy offer suite, and using the here's what's next ideal. Client management and support, refining customer and client experience, seeking feedback and building loyalty. You will know in your business that this is working when you have really strong client retention, so that customer lifetime value is high and increasing, a steady stream of testimonials. You can take constructive feedback and you can get bad feedback without having a meltdown about it and making it like an experience where you're spiraling for 3 weeks. So this is what you need to focus on in your 90-day plan. The foundation of this is understanding customer lifetime value, CLV, time mapping, and refining your offer suite. So the action items that you could bring into your 90-day plan is about hunting down case studies and testimonials, implementing feedback systems and trust funnels, customer service and engaging with your community, practicing PR systems and integrations as well is super important. Okay, so the next bottleneck in your business is scaling and growth. What this looks like if you're struggling with it is you're overflowing with clients. You're overworked, you've probably got a wait list, you're booked out, you're at capacity, you're turning away work. You're working all hours, you're living in the business, you're probably a bit burnt out, even if you don't want to admit it. Self-care and boundaries, that's a distant memory. And it's like, oh, you need to take care of yourself. And you're like, that's great, but I don't have time for that, right? Hustle is your middle name. And if you take a week off, everything grinds to a halt. So the actual problem in your business underneath all those feelings is that you've probably got no automation running for you. You're doing everything yourself. There's no scalable business model or offer suite, poor boundaries. You're in a self-employed mode rather than an entrepreneur mode. So there's a massive mindset element to this part of it. So here's what you need to work on. You need to work on scalable business offers, pricing appropriately, because there can be a shift in pricing that needs to happen at this point. Outsourcing and delegating, systems and automations, leveraging your time, leveraging your energy, leadership mindset, hiring, growing a team, CEO mindset, growth and decisions, and switching into empire building mode. So you will know this is working in your business when your business is constantly growing and scaling. Your workload, your personal workload is manageable, and you're focusing on directing growth and doing what you love most. You feel more relaxed and you trust your team/systems to do the heavy lifting for you. So if this is the point that you are at in business right now, a 90-day challenge will help you, but I'm also going to say it's time to reach out to a coach or a mentor for some personalized support around this step, because it's quite unique. It's one of those things where you really need that personalized element of support. But the foundation of this in a 90-day plan would look like mindset and goals, researching, scaling, refining offers, and pricing. So the action items over 90 days could look like creating a scalable methodology or a system, outsourcing, staff management, personal development, delegation, time management, and managing your team as well. So let's just do one example for you today. Let's say you're grappling with sales and visibility for your online coffee cup store. Right, I'm literally just saying coffee cup because when I wrote this, there's so many coffee cups on my desk right now. Oh my God. So here is a focus plan for you when it comes to visibility and reach. So the plan item foundations: know your customer biotype, nail down your marketing and content plan, pick 2 to 3 platforms to test and focus on for 90 days. For example, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook groups. The content for your action plan can be batched if needed as well. The action items for this particular example: every day post 3 TikToks based on your biotypes with leverage hooks. Every day post 2 reels, hook and focus testing. Every day post and engage in Facebook groups for 20 minutes. This could be answering others' questions, posing one of your questions, i.e. which looks better for my website cover pic, or just posting about your business in promo threads, celebrate with me, etc., etc. Every day resharing your customers' content and user-generated content, implementing a user-generated content strategy where you pitch and seek UGC creators 2 to 3 times a week, daily posting and managing orders and customer service. So let's fucking go, baby.